Good evening, guys. I am going to take you through a little sunset preparation yoga where we're actually only going to be on the mat. So, kneeling, seated, lying down. There's going to be no standing poses. With this session, you're not going to be using any props or anything. So, we're going to take it as if you were a beginner and just taking time with each pose. First, we want to start off by connecting with our breath. So connecting with our breath helps to bridge our mind and our body, that life force energy that we cannot live without. When we practice our breathing exercises, it helps us not only increase our lung capacity, increase the oxygen into our body, it helps to take a moment to connect our body, our mind, and our soul. So if you come to a comfortable seated position, you can sit with your feet crossed, you could sit with your feet out, with your knees bent, legs straight out, whatever is more comfortable for you. And we're going to take a moment to close our eyes. And as you close your eyes, we are going to come to our breath. If you place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your tummy, we're going to focus on our inhale, feeling your ribs and your lungs expand, feeling the rise and fall of our chest, slowing down your breath. As you inhale, you can count 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. And as you exhale, we can go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking that inhale, fill up the lungs, and exhale, let it all go. Taking one more deep breath, and slowly exhale. You can open your eyes, coming back to the space that you're continuing your practice in. At the moment, I'm sitting in a park. It is just before sunset, so the sun is coming down on me, and there's birds around, there's puppies running around, so I'm really surrounded by nature. So if you are not in a space that is full of nature, try to find an essence of nature, whether it's the sunlight coming in the window, whether it's a tree you can see out the window, whether it's something like a plant in your room that you can just take in for a moment, just to be grateful that you have an essence of nature around you. So we're going to do another pranayama, or another breathing exercise, just to calm our body. And we do our anuloma viloma, which is to help balance out the yin and the yang, bringing our masculine and feminine energy together, balancing in our sun and our moon. So we're going to take our right hand out in front, just bringing down the index finger and your middle finger. And we're going to bring our right thumb to our right nostril so that you're able to then put your ring finger on your left nostril. So we're going to take an inhale through the right nostril. We're going to close it over and we're going to exhale through the left. Then we're going to inhale through the left, close it over, and exhale through the right. Okay, so you can continue with me, starting with your inhale. Close, exhale. Inhale, 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 close. Exhale. There's some amazing sounds going on around you now. Just take your index finger and your thumb together, placing your wrists, resting them on your knees. Close your eyes for a moment just to feel that sensation in your body. After practicing this pranayama, maybe you feel a sense of calm. Just take an awareness of how your body feels in this moment. Taking note of your senses, what you hear, what you see, what you feel, even the feeling of the sensation of your skin on your body. Maybe you feel your heartbeat. Or maybe you just take an awareness to the ground beneath you. We're going to start off our practice, reaching our arms out in front and creating little circles for our hands. Just warming up our wrists. Let's go back around the other way. Let's bring our hands together, and if we can make a little movement, opening up the wrists. We're going to push our hands away from us, stretching out through our fingers. Let's take those arms up above the head. Keep those shoulders down, away from the ears. Just feeling that deep stretch through your fingers, your wrists, your forearms. And we're going to release, let go, and bring our hands behind our back. If you can clasp them together here, we're going to bring those shoulders down, away from the ears. Look up towards the ceiling or the sky. We're going to keep our left hand behind our back. And we're going to take our right hand and place it on our head, just giving your neck a gentle pull. So you create this space between your ear and your shoulder. Taking a breath. Letting go. Let's bring that right hand behind and left hand comes onto the head. Gently pulling to the side, creating that space. Come back to your breath. Breathing in. Letting go. Let's come back into center and bring your hands together just underneath your chin, pushing your chin upward, look up to the ceiling or the sky. And then bringing those fingers together, we're going to push that chin down on our hands, looking down towards the ground. And then we're going to bring our hands to our shoulders and create circles with our elbows, up and around. Getting that movement through your shoulders, your upper back. And let's come back around the other way. And we're going to bring that left hand down to the side and bring that right arm up and over our head. And bringing your drishti or your gaze up towards the sky. Opening up that right side of the body. Let's bring that right hand over. Bring that left arm up, looking up towards the sky. Again, breathing into that stretch. Coming back into the center. We're gonna bring our feet out in front. Just give our legs a little shake in our Dandasana. And we're gonna take one of our feet. So if you want to take that right foot, you're gonna cradle it in your arms like a little baby. And we're gonna rock that hip side to side. Let's take this right toe, bringing it out away from us, reaching out towards your foot. Bring that left arm up and over. Coming back up to the center, we're going to bring that right foot over the left. Bring your left arm up, placing it down on the outside of your right knee. Bring that right hand behind. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist and look around over your right shoulder. Coming back into the center. We're going to bring our right leg back out. Give those legs a shake. And let's take that left foot, cradling your knee and your arms and opening up that left hip. And let's take that left toe, bringing it out away from the body, reaching over and lifting that right arm up, coming into that side stretch. And coming back into the center, we're going to step that left foot over the right leg, bring that right arm up, come down onto the outside of that left knee, bring that left hand behind, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twisting, look over your left shoulder. Bring yourself back into center. We're going to cross our legs and bringing your hands to your knees. We're going to bring our chest forward, making a circle with our upper body. Bringing your chest as far forward as it can go and pushing your shoulders all the way back. Keeping your balance, we stimulate our solar plexus, our core, and we're opening up our hips and our shoulders. And we come back around the other way. Back into center, bringing both of your feet to the right. We're going to lengthen our spine. Imagine you've got a string pulling you from the top of your head. Lengthen all the way up and bringing your hands towards the right as well. So we want to look over our right shoulder. Coming back to center, we're going to bring those feet and come over to the left side. Again, lengthen that spine. And let's bring our hands together over to the left side. Look over your left shoulder. There's a little lizard behind me that I just spotted. We're going to come back to center, bring your hands down to the mat. Let's come into our tabletop position. So hands under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. We're going to push our shoulders to the ceiling or the sky. Exhale, rounding our spine. Inhale, come back to a neutral position. Exhale, push. Inhale, neutral and open the chest. Let that tummy come down. Push away. Exhale. Inhale. And we take one more. Exhale, push. Coming back to neutral. So flatten out the feet. Bring your knees a little bit wider than your hips, your hands a little bit more in front of your shoulders. We're going to sit our hips back, but we're going to create a circle as we bring our chest around over our hands and sitting back. So try to draw a circle with your chest. We come back around the other way. And we come back into the center. So bringing your hands back underneath your shoulders, knees back underneath your hips, flatten out the feet. We're gonna come down through our shoulders, so rounding the body. Lift the chest up and curve the spine as you come back, and then rolling again through the spine. Pushing up and away, round and back. Rolling through that part of our shoulders. We're just giving that spine all the synovial fluid and movement we can. Let's take one more. And let's come back the other way. So pushing the hips back, round the spine, lower the chest. And moving like a circle, I suppose. Just in more of a forward and back motion. Let's take one more. And we come back into our tabletop position. So from this position, we're going to reach our right arm up towards the sky. And then we're going to bring that right arm all the way underneath, shoulder comes to the ground. And this left hand is going to walk forward as we hold that pose. Take a breath. Breathing into that stretch, feeling that twisting sensation in your body. Taking one more cycle of breath. And walking that left hand back in front of our face. We push through that left hand, coming back to tabletop. Let's take that left arm, reaching it up, open up the body, and then bring that left arm under, shoulder to the mat. And we walk that right hand forward, breathing into that stretch, deepening that twist. Take one more cycle of breath and walk that right hand back in front of your face. Pushing that hand back into the mat, we come back to tabletop. There's a bird who's joined me here. We're going to come forward now into a seated position. So crossing your legs and then stretching those legs out in front. Taking a deep inhale as we lengthen through the spine, reaching those arms up. And as you exhale, letting your body fold forward. So bringing your chest down towards your knees, aiming to bring your hands to your feet, your ankles, or your shins, but keeping your spine long. So find where you can hold without rounding the back. Breathing deeply. Taking 2 more cycles of breath. We walk our hands back up our legs, coming back to a seated position. We're going to bend our knees, keeping our spine long, bring the shoulders back, open up the chest. We can start with our hands behind us. Having a support, we're going to shift our body weight backwards. So in this position, we can try lifting one foot, try lifting the other, and see can we lift both feet up off the mat. Here we have option 1 to support yourself. Option 2, we reach those arms in front, keeping the spine long, keeping the chest open. Option 3, we straighten out the legs, holding that pose, and breathe. Taking 2 more cycles of breath. Lowering the feet down to the mat. We come back to that seated position. From here, we're going to cross our legs and come over onto our hands and knees. Lowering our body down to the mat. So first we start off by bringing the weight of our chest over our hands, keeping our tummy engaged as we lower our body all the way down, bending at the elbows, lower the chest down to the mat. From here, we have a couple options. We can place our forearms down on the mat, pushing our body away from the mat, look up to the sky, squeezing through your glutes, push your hips down into the mat. That is our option one. Our option two, we're going to take our hands off the mat and bring them behind us. See, can we clasp those hands together, opening up the chest, again lifting your head up away from the mat. And option three, aim to bring our feet towards our hands. Seeing, can we grab onto the ankles and pushing your feet into your hands as you open up the front of your body. Taking 2 more cycles of breath. Releasing the feet, we let go, and we bring the hands back down to the mat. Lifting our chest up, roll the shoulders back, look up to the sky. And we're going to sit our hips back towards our heels, opening our knees a little bit wider so we can really deepen that stretch. So we want to let our forehead melt down to the mat as we lengthen through our spine. Reach those hands out in front and breathe. Taking 2 more cycles of breath. We're going to come back to a tabletop position. So from here, keeping your knees under your hips, we're going to actually walk our hands all the way forward, coming into our puppy pose, bringing your chest down towards the mat, opening up your heart. You can keep your gaze forward or you can rest your head down on the mat. Taking 2 more cycles of breath. We're going to walk our hands back underneath our shoulders, and we're going to come to a seated position. So stretching your left leg out in front, we're going to hug our right knee in close to our body, and we're going to bring our right arm up and shifting our weight slightly forward. We're going to bring that right hand, pushing it into the front of our right knee and bringing it around our back. With that left hand, we're going to come around our back and try to aim holding on to our hand. So if you can grab the fingers together, one side might be a little bit tighter than the other. So keeping your spine long, we shift the weight slightly forward, breathing. Taking 2 more cycles of breath. And bringing the upper body back up to that seated position. Let's step that right foot out in front, lengthen out the right leg. Let's hug that left knee all the way in. So adjust your sit bones, lengthen your spine, and we take that left arm up. Coming forward with our chest and around, pushing the Left arm into the front of that left knee. We bring that right arm behind, coming around and aiming to bring your fingers together. Clasp them, keep your spine long, and shift your body weight forward. Taking 2 more cycles of breath. Release, lifting your upper body. We're going to lengthen out that left leg. Give them a little shake. Now we're going to take our right foot and we're going to lift it and place it on top of our left thigh. Opening up that right knee. Hug that right foot in towards your hip as far as it can go. And we're going to lift our upper body, lengthen the spine, and hinging from the hip, we're going to bring our body weight forward. So we might not be able to come all the way down, but we still want to keep the spine long. Keeping that right knee open, we deepen that stretch around that right glute into our hip. And we take 2 more cycles of breath. Walking ourselves back up to seated, lengthen out that right leg again. Give your legs a little shake. And we're going to take that left foot. Open up that left knee, hug that left foot right in towards your right hip. So here we lift up the arms, lengthen the spine again. Folding the body forward, keeping your spine long, and breathe. Taking 2 more cycles of breath. Walking ourselves back up to seated. We're going to take both feet out now and widen the legs as wide as they can go. And from here, again, lengthening through your spine. So we want to lift up our body. And shifting our weight forward, we hinge from the hips and we bring our hands out in front, keeping your spine long, keeping your legs straight, deepening that position as you breathe. So we inhale, and as we exhale, we lower our body down towards the ground. The more we practice, the lower we get in time. Don't judge yourself. Just know every time you come to the mat, it is a moment for you to practice, to deepen that relationship with your body, seeing what areas might need a little bit more work, but also have compassion for yourself, meeting yourself where you're at today. Take 2 more cycles of breath. Slowly walking yourself back up to a seated position. We're going to bring our legs out in front and we're going to lower our body down to the mat. So keeping your knees bent, feet flat on the mat, hip width apart. We can bring our elbows down, followed by our back. Keeping your arms beside your body. and your feet about a foot width distance away from your hips. We're going to push our heels into the mat. We're going to squeeze through our glutes and lift our hips towards the sky or the ceiling. As you do that, lifting up, we can push our hands down into the mat. So opening up through the front of the body into our hips. And we take 2 more cycles of breath. Lowering the hips down to the mat. We're going to hug our knees into our chest, giving your spine a little rock side to side. Let's place those feet back down. Open your arms wide. We're going to lift the hips together and bring them together over to the right. As you do this, you're going to cross your right leg over your left, and you're going to bring both of your knees to the right. So as you do that, we are going to look over our left shoulder. I can't directly look because the sun is shining so bright now. Breathing into that stretch, feeling that left hip opening up. Coming back into the center. Bring your right foot down. Adjust your hips so we bring them over to the left. We cross the left leg over the right. Bring both knees together to the left, and we look over the right shoulder. Making our way back into the center. We're going to lengthen out the left leg, bring the right knee up, and crossing your body, you can use your left hand to pull it over as you look over your right shoulder. Coming back into the center, lengthening out the right leg. Bring that left knee up across your body with the right hand and look over your left shoulder. Coming back into the center. Now that your body has finished its practice, we stay in our Savasana, letting your whole body relax, melting into the mat beneath you. You feel that integration of all our poses that we've practiced today. Staying here, we can focus on our breath. So we come back into that practice from the beginning of our session. Keeping your eyes closed. Please take that slow inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that long exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling the sensation in your body, starting from the bottom of your feet. Taking the awareness into your toes, into your big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. And we take our awareness into the bottom of our feet. Imagine there is a warm light, a glow shining up both your feet, radiating up through your feet, coming up through your ankles, through your calves, around your knees, coming up through your thighs and into your hips. We feel this warm glow, and we visualize the color red as we come in and around our root chakra at the bottom of our spine. As you visualize this glow, imagine it radiating out through the bottom of your spine, all the way around your hips. And we see this color change from a red into an orange. Now imagine that orange glow. It's radiating all around your pelvic region, even into your lower back. And as it comes up through your body, you see that color change from an orange glow into a yellow glow. As we come into our solar plexus, into that area around our organs in our tummy, around into our lower to middle back. We feel that glow coming up and around into our ribs and into our chest. We see that glow changing from a yellow light into a green light. We feel that green light around our heart and around our chest. And we see that light coming up into our shoulders, down through our arms, into our forearms, our wrists, our hands, and our fingers. And we feel that green light glowing, shifting upwards, and we visualize that glow turning from green into blue as it comes up in around our neck and our throat. We feel that light blue glow shining through our neck, through the front and the back, and we feel it shining up into our jaw, into our face, and changing from a blue into a purple as it comes up to our forehead. We feel that purple glow shining around our mind, through the front and the back of our head. And as we feel that glow shining around our mind, we visualize it shifting up, coming just above our head as it turns into a violet clear light, and coming up and away from our body. Taking a breath, we can start to wriggle our fingers and our toes. From your Savasana, you can start stretching out your arms above your head, moving your hips side to side. And we're going to roll from a lying down position over onto our side, taking a moment to support our head as we breathe. Taking our time, coming back to a seated position. Taking a moment, feeling the sensation in our body. Taking a breath in, and as we exhale, letting it all go. We take a moment for ourselves, bringing our hands together in front of our heart center, and we're going to rub our hands together, creating a heat. So as we create this heat, we're going to bring this heat to the top of our head. We're going to move this heat in our hands down to our forehead, down into our throat, down into our arms, our shoulders, down into our wrists and our hands, and come back into that heat. Rubbing our palms together. We're going to bring that heat back into our heart, coming down into our stomach, down into our hips, down into the bottom of our spine. And we come down our thighs, our knees, our shins, our ankles, our feet, and our toes. And you can bring your hands back into your center at the heart. Taking a breath in. And exhale, we take a bow. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope you have a beautiful evening, a beautiful sleep, or a beautiful day.